Mr. Speaker, today the Innovation Minister was forced to stand in this House and acknowledge that he misled when he said that the company he's selling our BC retirement homes to was Canadian. He confirmed what we've been saying all along. It is going to be under Chinese ownership. So in this minister's desire to be transparent, will he confirm who owns Onbuying Insurance, the Chinese company he agreed to sell our facilities to, or as one of the residents in my riding says, who will own my home?
Honourable Minister for Economic Development.
Mr. Speaker, we think investment is a good thing. Global investment into Canada is actually good for our economy. It'll create opportunities. It'll create jobs. Under the specific transaction under the Investment Canada Act, we made sure that we put forward a proposal that focuses on growth and opportunities for seniors as well. So with regards to retirement concepts that are managed and operated by Canadians, they have now the ability to expand, which will provide better services for seniors and more job opportunities, Mr. Speaker, and that's good for the economy.
Member for Kamloops, Thompson, Caribou.
Mr. Speaker, we have no faith in this minister at all. He said he did his due diligence, but he didn't even know who owned the company that's going to be taking care of our seniors. So is he in a position, we want to know who owns Onbuying Insurance. 2 weeks ago, he said it was Canadians. Who owns it? When will he put this sale on hold until he assures people throughout Canada that he has done his due diligence and this is not a hasty political sellout?
The Minister of Economic Development.
Mr. Speaker, the British Columbia government has approved the operating licenses for retirement concepts. And again, I want to make it very clear, we're very open to trade, we're very open to investments because it's good for the economy. When it comes to seniors, Mr. Speaker, we do not need any lessons from the member opposite. It is our government that increased the guaranteed income supplement for seniors. It is our government that reduced the old age security age from 67 to 65. We will continue to help seniors and will continue to find economic opportunities that will create growth and jobs, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for Sarnia-Lambton.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the Innovation Minister is rushing to sell essential senior care facilities to Onbuying Insurance without telling Canadians who's pulling the strings. And the minister won't tell Canadians who owns this company because he admitted today he doesn't even know. Wall Street firm Morgan Stanley refused to do business with Onbuying Insurance because they were alarmed by the murky ownership structure of this Chinese firm dominated by a who's who of the Chinese Communist Party. In light of the minister's revelation today, will he finally act in the interest of Canadian seniors and put this sale on hold?
Honourable Minister of Economic Development.
Mr. Speaker, under the Investment Canada Act, we did our due diligence, we followed the process, and we determined that this particular transaction was in the overall net economic benefit of British Columbians and all Canadians. Because, again, we're open to investment. This provides additional resources for retirement concepts that allows them to expand their facilities, which creates jobs, which provides additional resources for the seniors as well, Mr. Speaker. This is good for British Columbia. This is good for Canadians. This is good for our economy.
Honourable member for Barrie-Innisfil.
Mr. Speaker, Wall Street firms have refused to do business with Onbuying Insurance over the murky ownership structure of this Chinese conglomerate, and yet these Liberals are hell-bent on pandering to their friends in Beijing. The Chinese conglomerate, dominated by a who's who of the Chinese Communist Party, should raise red flags. It certainly has among Wall Street firms. So it begs the question, Mr. Speaker, how did we get to a place where the wolves of Wall Street have more integrity than this Liberal government?
Honourable Minister of Economic Development.
Mr. Speaker, again, I find it ironic that the members opposite are opposing global investment. I think it's great that people want to invest in Canada. I think it's a tremendous opportunity for our economy where we see additional resources come in and create jobs and growth and opportunities for future generations. This transaction was reviewed under the Investment Canada Act. We looked at the overall net economic benefit, and we made that determination because, again, there's additional resources for retirement concepts, which is good for the economy, good for the seniors, and obviously good for British Columbians as well, Mr. Speaker.